Hi, do you tend to overthink a lot and then think, why am I thinking so much? Isn't it a very contradictory thing that when I'm thinking I'm overthinking, I'm thinking over it? So it's very important that you get aware of this pattern. And why is it important that we get aware and we drop this kind of thinking? Because you will find yourself low on energy. It exhausts a lot of our energy because we're just thinking. And also because you're thinking so much, you're paralyzed in taking any action. You will not be able to take any decision and you'll end up not taking an action. So it's very important that you understand when it comes to thinking and thoughts, it is all about getting aware of this present moment and taking action now so as to move forward into the future, which is full of possibilities. Why overthinking is a problem? Because it usually comes from a root which is of a trauma of the past, which has made you so vigilant that you're taking every step with a lot of caution. You are into more fight and fear and in a freezing situation, which usually we encounter when we see any kind of threat to our life or to our existence. So that which you have experienced in the past as a child, you tend to function in the same way in adulthood too because of the habit that has been developed. So you are most of the time in the fight and flight mode. So it's very important. If you don't get aware of it, you will exhaust your energy in this kind of thought pattern. So release that trauma of past. You can work with any counselor or take treatment for the same. Also, the anxiety of the future can also put you into overthinking zone. So the whole thing about how will I deal with this situation, whether I will be able to do it, what if this happens, what if that happens. So you see that one negative pattern will attract too many negative thoughts and you will end up thinking too much and not doing anything. What's important is future is in the future when in present you take those action which will keep your future secure. Also, some kind of people tend to overthink a lot, like people like being perfectionist would want solution of everything, and hence their mind is most of the time occupied in keeping everything perfect. Understand that these thoughts and these kind of expectation with your own self and others is a little unrealistic. It's very important that you get aware of this so that those thoughts are you know you are actually taking care of them at the bud level and it doesn't grow into a very big plant and you don't end up becoming that. Now, how do you, if you are into this pattern of overthinking, how do you stop it? First and foremost is getting aware of them, that I am doing this. Then it's a process to catch yourself every time when you're doing it. And before that, train your mind to remain calm. When you are in a calmer zone, the words, the thought flow in the right direction and in a direction which will help you grow and evolve into a better person. So, practicing breathing techniques to keep your mind calmer and focused, and also doing a lot of meditation in terms of getting aware of the negative self talks that you're doing, also negative outcome that you are experiencing and imagining in your mind. So for that, you need to remain with yourself for some time every day. Also, journaling it up whenever such thoughts come helps you to see that these are the patterns that I have and this is the way I think. And when you are aware of it, replacing those negative self talk into a positive one and making yourself a person who sees future possibilities than future obstacle will make you go through it in a very beautiful way. Overthinking per se is not a problem. Thinking negatively and paralyzing yourself and not taking any action and decision is a problem. So also, keeping your mind decluttered and with those thoughts which will be self-fulfilling for you will help you in the long run. Distract yourself also when you're doing something like this by putting yourself into something more constructive, like any kind of hobbies, dancing, reading, singing. All this can help you calm your mind and also will not allow you to think so much. The last and the most important thing is being grateful every day for the life you have and looking at life in a thankful way will help you to be happy and grateful for being the person you are. Don't be too harsh with your own self. Just understand where is it coming from, drop it, and start a new beginning. Whenever you start it, it's a new life. And life is very beautiful if you see it like that. Why I am stressing on overthinking is because these kind of patterns don't allow any professional growth to you and also personal too. Your relationship do suffer because you tend to become a person with a lot of self doubts on self and others. Trust the process of life and you'll find life blooming back at you. Thank you for listening to me. Do leave comment in the comment section and let me know how did I add value to your life. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to do so. Thank you. See you again.